We outside living proof. Prophesying this place up in smoke like that nigga Snoop. Same crackers had you in slavery telling you get a noose. We got them same crackers coming bowing down, kissing boots, licking dust. Come get with us and you get this truth. Don't ask why I don't go to church. Ask Dylan Roof.
Yo, bro. Hey, let me ask you something real fast, bro. Yo, bro. There's a red light, man. You gotta run away from us, man. Come on. Okay, you do a whole lot of running. Let me ask you this real quick. How would a fraternity help our people, bro? I want to know, how would a fraternity help our people?
How does it help me?
Huh?
How does it help me?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
How does it help me?
No, how would it help our people?
Help our people?
Yeah, as a community.
As a community?
Of course.
Fellowship, community service, food service, education. Yes, I mean, I can keep going. For myself, networking, career enhancement. I mean, you want me to keep going?
Okay, so here. What about this?
Foundations is what you're talking about, religion.
That's a foundation on it?
Yes.
The Bible?
God, family, education, capital, yes.
Okay, cool. So hold on. So what about in the Bible when it speaks about all the nasty things that the Greeks were doing? Because that's a Greek fraternity, right?
I mean, we can talk foundation. We can talk about a lot of
Pull up on me. Pull up, bro.
We can talk about a lot of things happening.
Look, here's the thing. I know
We
it's.
can talk about a lot of things happening.
But guess what? We can defend.
But that's a foundation?
We can defend that.
We can talk.
Why is it a foundation then?
We can talk a lot of things. We can talk about a lot of hypocrisies. If you want to talk.
Yes, of course I do. Of course you don't. That's what I'm saying. So come on, bro.
We're not gonna high service it and then.
But here's what's confusing for me, right?
Why is it confusing?
Because you just said it's a foundation, brother. Relax. If it's a foundation for you and your fraternity, why are you saying it's hypocrisy then?
God, family, education, capital. That's very simple.
The hypocrite God of the Bible?
So you want to talk about the Bible as if there's not hypocrisies in the Bible?
But why is it your foundation then?
Say it again.
Why is it your foundation
The
then?
Bible's not God. Is not Bible.
What? Like what? Give me an example.
I gotta walk.
Of course you do, man. Oh my God.
Which God though? Which God? I'm asking you. Hope it's not the Greek gods that are homosexuals and things like that. I'm just asking questions, bro.
That's crazy. How you doing, sister? How you doing, sister? I'm good. How are you? What's your name?
Jaquel.
What is it?
Jaquel.
Jaquel. Okay. You go to Berkeley here?
No, my little sister does.
Okay. Let me ask you this, right? We're just talking to the brother right here with fraternities, right?
Uh-huh.
Is your little sister looking at sororities at all?
She is, I don't remember which one, but I do have a friend who's a Delta.
Okay. Do you think that's a benefit for our people? Besides being in the cool club with jackets like that?
Cool club.
I definitely think it spreads word, spreads some knowledge, some history about where it comes from and what it's about.
The history of
But
what?
you have to join that to get that information,
And
right?
you gotta be hazed.
They don't have to they don't tell that to everybody, right?
Guys, I'm not sure.
Did they tell you anything about it?
No, I don't know.
It's a secret society, essentially, right?
Maybe.
Because there's an initiation, that's why.
You familiar with that?
No, I'm actually not. My sister was trying to educate me, and I was like, oh.
Which one is she going to join?
I'm not sure. She's looking into it, but I don't think she's actually going to do it. She just.
Oh, I see. Inquiring?
She's inquiring about it.
Okay, so she doesn't have a big yet or anything, right?
She's just a freshman, so she's been looking at everything.
That's when they try. When I was going to college, everybody trying to join us. They make you walk through a group of saying this, the Kappas or how you said the Deltas or the Sigmas, and this is how we can help your people. But here's the thing, right? These are Greek sororities and Greek fraternities. How are they helping black people?
Like you're asking.
Okay, let me ask you then. How would it, since this is your sister, right? What benefit would it give your sister to learn about Greek stuff instead of her own culture?
Well, I mean, if it interests her, anything that she is interested in, I support it. Whether it does, I don't think it's harmful. So it gives her an opportunity to explore something different. So if that's something that she wants to do or that's something that people want to do, I'm all for it. I don't really bash people or like shame. I mean, there's certain things, yeah.
Like what?
Like, you know, people who are like weird. Like people who touch kids and stuff like that. Like that, no. But like people who just.
You know who did that in history? The Greeks.
Probably a lot of them.
Yeah, practice
The actual Greeks, the literal historical Greeks. They were practicing something called pedastry. You know what that is? Men with little boys. That's what they were practicing. So our people, this is the moral of the story. Our people practicing Greek customs. Now, of course, there's levels to everything. You know what I mean? They're not going to introduce you to the debauchery from day one. You got to work your way to that. You know what I mean? Just like the quote unquote Freemasonry and all that type of stuff. Which the fraternities are a level of Freemasonry. That's the kind of introduction if you really study. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. That's how they recruit you. So once you, because that's what it's about. They basically get you in the door, make you do all this stuff. Not necessarily all negative things. You know what I mean? Like the brothers said, they do community service. Great. You know what I mean? That's not a problem. But there's a level to where, okay, they're going to entrust you with certain information that you can't tell people that haven't been initiated in a sense.
Gotcha.
So over a course of a period of time, okay, they keep giving you information, you tuck it, hold it onto it, you're around other civilians, you want to call it, they don't let them know anything, and then eventually they drop something on you, okay, now make a decision if you want to go this way.
Right.
Or maybe you don't want to go that far, you just remain a regular, like you said, a Delta.
Yeah.
Or you can just proceed and get, you know, $1 million job when you graduate.
I agree.
Through your relationships.
Yeah.
But sometimes you got to do certain things to get that benefit after the fact. Who knows what it is? It could be what you reference. You know, because that's what, I'm not going to slander all the fraternities and sororities, but there's, like most of the people in the media, they're in a fraternity.
Right.
Whoever you see on TV, they've gone through some type of initiation, something like that. That's the only way you can get that high up and be on TV and be an influencer. You know what I mean? So we're saying that to say our people don't belong in those arenas. That's not what, as far as the morality aspect. Not necessarily just being in camaraderie and sisterhood and brotherhood. It's just a morality aspect. Eventually, your morality is going to be tested. You know what I mean? And a lot of people don't have any idea how that works until they meet it face on. So of course, damn, I've been doing this for so long. Our friends are in it. Our friends are doing it. Somebody I look up to is doing it. You're like, damn, do I want to break the relationship? And they're gonna be like, okay, well, you either do it or you're out of here, or you're not gonna be able to move forward anymore.
Yeah, no, I got you.
Then you know what I mean. So that's how it's gonna work. So we would encourage you to tell your sister, hey, listen, that's not the route.
Not it.
Especially if you believe in God. You say you believe in God, right?
Yeah.
So just to wrap this up, when people go to like Freemasonry, things like that, like I said, you have to do certain steps, and once you get to like a certain step, they're gonna make you, okay, choose yourself over God. Like you're your own God. That's what they make you do.
Okay.
And they basically say, okay, you can choose Christianity, choose Islam, choose Catholicism, whatever the case may be, but behind closed doors, you're your own master. You're your own, you know, God per se. That's what they tell you. If you do, like I said, you can do a study on your own. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I'm just saying that to say it's a devious thing, and it's secret. It's a secret society for a purpose. Only the insiders can know the real truth. You know what I mean? But go ahead.
Yeah, that's crazy. See, I went to Chico, right? And I knew a whole bunch of girls that I grew up with that went to Chico with us, and they joined sororities, right? I forget what the name of it was. But I remember them talking about this girl that got molested at a party, and they told her, you can't say nothing because the person who did it is family with somebody who's in this club. So now you got to deal with that. You got to carry that. So this is how tight these people run. You know what I mean? And when it starts turning, when you're around these other nations that their morality is not the same as us, how we grew up, the morality, how the brother said, is out the window. Gotcha. Right? You got to act like us now, right?
Keep it secret.
Of course, and you got to be okay with all of it now. When it contradicts what you feel, what you know is right, right? And now you got to start acting like them in order to be cool, in order to be the in crowd, in order to make it up.
It's like how Diddy's a big news cycle, right? You know, what happened with Diddy? He been in the game for 30 plus years, right? They accused him of killing Biggie, accused him of killing Tupac, Black Rob, Loon, Mace, robbing them blind for their royalties and their money that they work for being rappers. Of course, you see them on TV. Oh, they're popular. They have talent, which is a talent. It's all good. That's what got you there. But the paperwork, things like that, not know the ins and outs of the industry, and obviously on the flip side, his sexual deviancy, like talking about, you know, that. And guess what? Who talked about Diddy in the last 30 years? There's a few people that did, but guess what? Pay him off, kill him off. If you're dead, you can't talk. What happened with Cassie? Next day, 30 million. Shut up. I don't even want that to see the light of day. Why though? Because there's some truth to it. And now guess what? Now the feds is on him. I'm pretty sure there's a bigger agenda behind those doors. Maybe it's a distraction for Kamala Harris, who knows? But I'm saying that to say that prominent figure, he lasted a long time in the industry by doing those things, by having the power to do it. Now, I'm not saying he's in a fraternity. He's probably like a Mason or something like that at a high level because he's a mogul. He got billions of dollars. You can't get $1 billion without doing all type of madness behind the scenes. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying that to say our people have gotten lost in the sauce of America.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? How old are you, sister?
I'm only 20.
You're 20?
Yeah.
How's your sister? Your sister's younger than you, said, right?
Yeah, she's 18.
Oh, wow. Okay, so y'all both young. So here's the thing. As a young sister in America, you guys are black or African American?
Yeah, we're Puerto Rican Hispanic.
Which one's Puerto
Hispanic and
Rican?
Black, yeah. My mother's Puerto Rican and my father's black.
Okay, see, here's the thing. That's a perfect combination, too. Black and brown, we always been together for history.
Yeah.
But I'm saying that to say, as a sister in America, we know when you watch things on TV, you hear music, sometimes you internalize it, and it's in your subconscious, right? Mm-hmm. So what's in the media to right now? Sexy Red, Cardi B.
Shit, a whole lot of ass.
Listen, that's what I'm saying, though. It's not a problem if you want to listen to the songs, but when you're trying to, like, live that out vicariously through the lyrics, you know what I mean? You on TikTok, they're going to play the Sexy Red song, they're going to rap about it, and that's how they internalize it. Now they're going to treat a man like that or treat themselves like that, like hoes or something like that.
Influence.
And like I said, there's like gangster rap. Gangster rap wasn't even a thing until the mid-90s, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There was conscious rap. Then what? Gangster rap came, conscious rap got put to the back burner. Now, what our neighborhoods look like? We're killing each other.
Yeah.
But guess what? That's all you see, right? What conscious rap do you see outside of maybe Kendrick and J. Cole? Maybe Wale, maybe, what's buddy named Corday? Younger cat, you know what I mean? They're not pushed to the forefront. What about the love songs, the R&B? Where is that at?
Out the window.
Nowhere. Why? Because it's an agenda. Those, like our genre, our music genre is the #1 genre in the world. Black people, Hispanic people, we run the industry. But guess what? Like I said, if you want to get to the top, come this way, close the door, sign this paperwork, do this debauchery, and we'll put you on a pedestal. But guess what? Now you got to push our agenda. Now you got to push the single mom, single father type of thing, the gangster rap. You can't do what you want to do at that level. You see the before and after pictures of some of these artists? Have you seen that before?
Yeah, they used to be normal people, and then they changed.
And guess what? They got to the industry. Now they're tattooed up, Satan worshipers. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
And that's what happens because you have to do that in order to excel. Or maybe you have to kill somebody, you know, or you might die for disobedience.
Yeah, like
I'm just saying it all makes sense because at our level, of course, it's not a problem with liking a few songs, liking sports figures, liking celebrities, you know, liking, you know, movie stars or whatever. But when you really dig deep and realize how the people in power that choose these people to be put on a celebrity status, they're forcing you to go a certain direction, and that's what we said before. That's when your morality is going to be challenged. That's why they have to initiate you. Okay, if you pass this test, then they can move forward. So we're saying that to say our people don't have any foundation spiritually in America anymore. So we're growing up in a certain direction. We see the violence and the drugs and the prostitution. And okay, we're not doing that per se personally, but guess what? We're not speaking out against it.
Exactly.
You think that's an issue?
Yes, definitely.
You know what I mean? If your sister's in college, we know what happens in college. Some women run rampant. They become whores.
Yeah.
And then they want to be married later on, and it's kind of like they don't have no connection anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, we're saying that type of route people take is still a choice per se. But guess what? They're getting you see what I'm saying? We're being influenced by the media, being influenced by people that don't have the same morality in our local level. You know what I mean? So what's going to change? You have to have it in your mind how God wants you to live, how God wants you to live according to Him, which is according to the laws of God. That's what we're here to preach. You know what I mean? At all we're saying, at all the information we're spilling, our job to teach you and your sister and people and our Puerto Rican, Black, Spanish, our people need to turn back to God before this place gets turned upside down. You know what I mean?
Definitely. I see a lot of change that you mentioned. I see, like you said, everybody's influenced by everybody else now.
Yeah.
So I pick up on it. Me, not so much. You know,
you seem like you have a little bit of intellect. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But like
I think I know what I want in life and stuff, and I'm not very. It doesn't appeal to me, the lifestyle that a lot of people live, like what they have to do to get where they are. I'm okay. I'm fine with my little 9 to 5. Like.
Well, that's not a problem either. But I'm just saying, you still have an obligation to God at the lower level.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And you can still be influenced at this level. Like so you're young, you probably want to go to clubs, go to bars, and you'll go on trips.
Yeah.
That's not a problem. But like I said, you have to be circumspect and be aware and sober enough to be like, okay, let me check my surroundings.
What's going
I don't even want to say this, but somebody I know personally almost got date raped like not too long ago from a coworker. And I'm just like, damn, like I know this dude from another job.
Yeah.
And then the girl told me, I was like, I would have never known Buddy was like that. But it happened to her, and guess what? He's probably done it before. That's the crazy part. But you would never know. So I'm saying that to say, you as a young woman thinking it's fun and games. Oh, you want to use somebody for drinks? Guess what? That drink might be spiked. So I'm saying that to say that's just one aspect as a woman. You can say something. Let me read this to you real quick. On that point. I don't know how much time you got, but let me read this.
No,
We're trying to make it. We're trying to make it quick.
My food's getting cold. But
What food? Oh, you got that sandwich.
Yeah.
Where you go? Right there.
Yeah, right here.
IB's.
Yeah.
IB's. Yeah. Let me read this though.
I'm from Sacramento, so.
I'm from Sacramento.
Oh, cool.
So you about to go back to Sac tonight?
No, right now, here for my little sister. We haven't seen her since she came out here, so I'm staying the night.
But you in Sac, like?
Yeah, I live in Sac.
Okay, what part?
South Sac.
Oh yeah, you in the hood. What part though? Where in Sac?
Off Fruit Ridge.
Yeah, you. Yeah, I know exactly where you at.
Yeah.
Right by the JJ's or where?
No, by
you
the
further
Bank of
down?
America, by Foods Co.
Oh, you on the other side?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
so,
on the other side. On the
like,
5 side.
Like off of Stockton Boulevard and Fruit.
Yeah, you on the 5?
Yeah.
Oh, you on Stockton?
Yeah, I'm on Stockton
Okay, yeah. I know exactly where that's at.
Yeah.
You in the trenches. You in the trenches. But hold on, let me read this to you real quick. Yeah, go ahead and nibble on something. This is. Where's it at? My bad. This is. Let me see. Am I tripping? Oh, it's 1 Timothy. 1 Timothy. My bad. 1 Timothy 5:6. But she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth. What do you think that means? But she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth. If you live in pleasure, you're dead while you live. What does that mean? Or what do you think it means? In a spiritual sense. Look at it through a spiritual sense, or try to.
So, like living through, I don't know.
You live in pleasure, you're dead already while you're alive. It kind of ties into what the dialogue is about. If you're a woman caught up in entertainment, caught up in the glitz and glamour of life, going to Vegas, go to Miami, go to LA, go to New York, go to Houston, all these fancy places, and you're not thinking about the spiritual things of the world or of society, you know what I mean? You can get caught up in those things, and you just forget about how God. Exactly, you know what I mean? And that's the thing. Like, we don't have a problem with people not going to church, because we don't want people to go to church. There's lies in there. There's all type of nonsense in there. Mainly lies. It's about the lies. We don't believe in the Christianity doctrine. We believe that we are the people of the Bible. You know what I mean? We believe you're an Israelite. You're a Jew. Have you heard that before?
I've heard of it.
1 Timothy 5:6. What's that?
I've heard of it, but I'm not too keen.
What have you heard?
Like the name.
What do you mean? Jew?
Like I know of it, but I don't know like necessarily like what they might believe in or.
What do you mean? You've heard of what?
You're putting me on the spot, man.
I'm just trying to ask you questions. I don't know how long I got. I'm probably never going to see you again. I'm just trying to make the most of the time. You know what I mean? I know you got some munchies, you know what I mean? But I just want to educate you and edify you. Hey, listen, it be like that.
But I'm going to go, but I do really appreciate you guys for like.
Absolutely. The information's all on a flyer. It's all on the YouTube. Like I said, your job moving forward, study the information.
I'll look at it.
If you have any questions, YouTube, email, phone numbers on there. You know what I mean? Pass it on to your sister, like I said, so she don't get, caught up in the college life, things like that. But, we don't know what's going to happen. We just want to impart wisdom on you, plant a seed, and hopefully it grows. You know what I mean?
I appreciate that.
Yeah, definitely.
I love that y'all care about me.
Appreciate it. Definitely. But yeah, that's pretty much it.